Hopefully you're having a good day. I spent the day cleaning, so I went ahead and filmed that so I could post it, and hopefully it will motivate y'all to clean up an area in your house today. I also have a hack in this video. I'm trying to talk with my normal voice. Y'all will have to excuse me. Okay, so when you're a content creator, I swear it's like being a TV broadcaster. You just like automatically have a different voice, and I'm trying to learn not to do that. So let's just practice today. This can be our day of talking as if y'all are my friends and we're just gonna talk like normal people do. So, okay, normal voice to me. As you can see, my bedroom is a mess. I'm going to get that cleaned up, and I'm going to wipe down all the surfaces, and then I'm also going to go through my clothes today and take out anything that's stained or has holes. Because I am on camera, I don't like to wear things that have stains because I just get distracted by them. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want y'all to get distracted by them too. But I'm gonna hush for now, and I will pop in every time I get to a topic where I want to talk to y'all.
I know we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we can work it out. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we can work it out. Alpha and Omega, Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega, Alpha and Omega.
I had so much dust on my bedside table. Oh my gosh, what are those called? Nightstands? Anyways, because I have not. Okay, the honest truth, I literally dust off the top, and then I'm like, oh, I don't need to dust the other little shelves because they're like sheltered. Absolutely not. Ladies and gentlemen, if you listening to me watching, make sure you are dusting more than just the top surface of things. Okay? Like if you got a bookshelf, don't just dust the top of it. Dust all of it. Anyways, tough love, okay? I am serious. It will, you'll just have a lot less dust in your house. I'm so innovative, aren't I? After this, I will show y'all my hack. Let me just go ahead and tell you since I'm talking about it. So I got one of Erin's socks. It's like a really long sock. Oh, and why don't we just randomly pause in the middle of the video and restock our drinks, because I knew I was going to get hot as heck in this cleaning, in my pumpkin sweatshirt, okay? Because it's Christmas spirit all around when it comes to decor, but like it's still fall, so don't be worried. I appreciate the season that we are in. Yesterday it was 80 degrees outside. I can't even with that. But here's my fan, and like I was saying, I put on a sock. Yes, a sock hand. And I just took it, and I was like, okay, we're gonna just see if this will collect all the dust on the fan. Because y'all know, if you have a fan in a room, I have to sleep with a fan. They are so annoying to clean. So this was amazing. Have you seen anybody else do this? Did I come up with something original? I don't know. But I thought I'd just do this. The other day there was dust somewhere. Just on the, oh, okay. I had a clean sock, you know, when you grab your clean laundry and you go to take it to your bedroom or whatever. Do y'all see how it's just bundling it up like that? Amazing. Do this. It took 5 seconds, okay? So I had a sock. That was just one single sock. It was clean and it was in the living room, and I noticed how dusty my little TV stand was. So I put the sock on and I just cleaned the dust off, and I noticed that it worked there, so I was like, I need to try that on the fan. And you'll see here, it also works on the blades and everything. Of course, after this, I go back through with just a multi-surface cleaner and I wipe it down, and there you go. It's clean. I am so happy with this. So if you do this hack, tag me somewhere on Instagram. I don't care. Tag me so I can share it on my stories, because it will be so cool to see y'all cleaning how I clean. I don't know. I'm not the cleanest cleaner, okay? I'm like real life cleaning. You'll notice, like, our carpet is not the prettiest whatsoever. It's green. I don't know why. In the 90s, they thought to put green carpet in the in the bedrooms. Anyways, I can't wait to have hard floors in our bedroom. I am, after the holidays, we get through that, because real life, once again, after we get through the holidays, I will be putting back money to buy the wood and buy the peel and stick vinyls to do the floor. We already have the paint to finish up the walls, and then after that, we'll be able to put back money to decorate that room, and it will be completely different than how it looks now. I can't wait. So just bear with me with the ugly carpet. I see it too. So I try not to show y'all because, like, it's bad. But yeah, I can't wait till it's cleaned in here. Like, because here's what happens. When you have flaws in your house, you will clean your house as much as you can clean it. And then in the back of your mind, you're like, it still feels dirty, because the actual material structure is dirty. Like, there's no way around it. That carpet is filthy, and I do not shampoo it anymore, because the floor underneath it is just that, like, plywood or whatever you want to call that, subfloor, and it can warp and it can get water damage, and it's important not to steam or I can't even think of the word. Shampoo your carpet, because there's too much water there and it could destroy the subfloor. So that was very long-winded of me, but y'all like the chattiness, so I'm just going to keep talking, because I'm just going to pretend like y'all are actually my friends or family, and I'm just talking to you, because it will help me talk a lot more natural instead of being like, hey guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I do hope you are doing well. Anyways, so moving on to vacuuming. I am serious though. If y'all, it would be fun to see y'all tag me on Instagram so that I can see what you are cleaning, because I feel like part of the disconnect, and I'm just being very honest here, is y'all can see the way I live, but I have absolutely no idea. Like, some of your faces, I talk to you and I don't even know what you look like, because it's just like an image with a name next to it, and it would help us build a relationship. So I just think that would be fun. But anyways, now I'm getting to the clothes, and I'm just pulling out all the things that have stains, and I'm folding them up because they're not actual, if if I wasn't like on camera, then it probably wouldn't bother me. But I even find myself like not wanting to take Chloe outside on a walk if I have a stain on my shirt. But I know like that's not everybody. So I do pull out the ones that I think are worth donating, and I would just fold them up and donate them along with, there's a video y'all will see tomorrow, I believe. No, the day after tomorrow. So tomorrow is my Christmas home tour where I just show you where all the Christmas decor was, and most of it is actually from Dollar General. That I found myself saying that a lot, and so I'll show you all of that. And then the next day, I'm doing like a declutter of Christmas decor collab with a bunch of other ladies. And so I went through all my Christmas decor and I got rid of 2 tubs worth of decor. One of the tubs, which you'll see in this video, is everything is just able to be recycled. And then I have another tub that is for donations. So I'm just going to take the clothes in and donate all of it. And thankfully, because it is Christmas time, I feel like whatever thrift store I send it to will just buy up all that Christmas decor I'm getting rid of, because I'm not taking flawed, broken items to the thrift store when it comes to decor, because I feel like, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Goodwill charges way too much for home decor. And it's like you'll see something that you know it's from Dollar Tree because it will say Greenbrier on the back of it, and they'll be charging like $3 for it. And I know now they have changed the prices at Dollar Tree, but I don't think I've been into a Goodwill since before Dollar Tree changed their pricing. I am super chatty today, so this is helpful. If I just talk to y'all like y'all are my friends, then I have a lot to say, don't I? Because I'm like, oh, I'm not afraid. I didn't realize, if y'all are new here, by the way, okay, so for like probably the past, I don't know, 6 months maybe, I have tried so hard to be just very clean. And what I mean by that is like water down myself so much that I can't offend anyone. And I was listening to somebody talk about why they quit YouTube. It was Summer Whitfield. I swear I have not kept up with her content in a long time because she doesn't post on YouTube anymore. But I do remember watching her whenever I was like, I don't know, early 20s. Like early 20s. I think she was one of the first people I watched. Her and who else? Paige Danielle, Love Meg, and there was one more girl that I watched and I can't think of her name. Oh my gosh, okay, I can't think of her first name, but her last name is Leach. Is it Brittany? Is that her first name? I don't know why I feel like that's not her first name, but it might be. Anyways, those were the like 4 homemaking type channels that I watched early on. And what's so funny is now I am friends with Love Meg, which just makes my heart happy. Anyways, that's so random, but it is so weird too. I try not to like be fangirly because it's kind of weird to be that way around your friends. Like, I'm just your friend. I don't want you to be like, oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm a nut, okay? I don't even know what I was telling y'all. Oh, so I was listening to Summer's stories on Instagram of why she quit YouTube. And she was saying that people would dislike her even when she was trying to not offend anybody. Like, even though there's a group of people that just can't stand me, it's like I was trying to not give them a reason to talk about me, but I found that they still talk about me. The ironic thing is, let me tell you something. If somebody ever says that you're boring, that is code for you are not doing anything wrong. Like, you're not doing anything offensive, you're not controversial, you are just normal, like everyday life, realistic, real life, you're not stirring up any trouble. So of course they're going to be like, oh, well, that person is just boring. When really you're just doing your thing. Like, there's nothing to commentate about, I guess you could say. Anyway, so whenever people say that I'm boring, I'm like, oh, I'm just minding my business. But Summer was saying, I don't even know why I'm talking about this. This is so crazy. But Summer was saying that she quit because she realized if people were going to talk about her anyways, then she might as well be her full self, not be a watered down version of herself. Now, she did say that the reason she quit YouTube is because she grew out of her niche that she had done. I cannot believe this video is already 16 minutes in. My sister-in-law gave this purse to me. We don't think that it's real. And Erin was like, oh, I figured you were going to sell that on Poshmark. Absolutely not. I was like, this is so cute. I want to keep it. And then that's the decor that is being recycled just because it's like dingy and stuff like that. And I don't feel like it's worth taking to a thrift store. Even the plastic container it's in is like super messed up. But as you can see, I'm cleaning the kitchen. To put it blunt, I'm a very blunt person in real life, so I'm going to be blunt with y'all, okay? Because we are all, what do we want to call this? This is a safe space. I'm blunt, so as you can see, I'm cleaning my house, okay? So now that we've gotten that out of the way, oh my goodness. I probably say a lot, and whenever I hear people say that a lot, I get annoyed. So I'm really sorry if that's something that annoys you too. We're in the same boat. And now I'm like pausing because I don't want to say And one time I did hear a professional person, they're like a professional speaker. They said, if you want to sound smart, like a smart tart, and like you know what you're talking about, don't say filler words. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Let me try my best not to do that. If I edited out every time I said or and so, okay, so, okay, the video would be 10 minutes long, that's for sure. Now let me get my head back on my body. It's 12:15 at night, by the way, or in the morning, but it's okay. Ever since Erin has been home, we stay up so late. And then I still get up early. Sometimes. Early as in I've started getting up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I realize that it's stupid for me or any of you it's stupid for us to be a less version of ourselves because we're afraid of offending someone. Now, of course, I feel like there are good rules to have, and I have definitely broken these rules in the past, and I am not I'm not breaking them anymore. But okay, so a few rules I think are good to live by is your financial status, whatever it may be, that should probably be kept private. Also, it's probably best to assume that 90% of the population is real life, living paycheck to paycheck, like a regular family, and not to assume that everybody shares your bank account or, your status or whatever. So I like those rules because it keeps you like aware of society, which is important. And then the other rule, so obviously I share now that I believe in Jesus. I read the Bible. I do like Bible studies on Holy Bible app. Like, I don't do the studies, but we just pick one and then we read it. It just keeps us accountable, I guess you could say. But I don't really talk about spiritual stuff anymore because, like, to each their own, what else? So religion, finances, and politics. And voting just happened. And I saw some people of influence telling their viewers who to vote for. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, no, I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent. It does not matter to me. But, like, I cannot imagine having millions of followers and literally telling them, go vote for this person today. Like, what? That's crazy. Anyways, so I think it's good the people that are like, go vote, or like, I voted. I think that's awesome. We have that freedom. But what do y'all think? To tell somebody to go vote for a specific party? Like, oh my gosh, no, that's so manipulative. Okay, so it was Paris Hilton. I love Paris Hilton. Her mom liked 2 of my Instagram posts. Kathy Hilton. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. And it really was her. I actually did tell Lovebag. I was like, do you think that it's like a bot? Like, do you think somebody just, because when you have a account that large, you hire somebody to like posts and stuff. So you never know if it's the actual person looking at whatever it is, or if it's just they paid to put out engagement. You never know. So I don't know if she saw it, but it definitely made me feel good. But anyways, Paris Hilton said, hey, go vote for this person. And of course, I watched The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I have talked to y'all for 19 minutes. This is what happens. Anyways, I watched The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, so I follow a bunch of them on Instagram, and a few of them were saying, go vote for this person, go vote for this person. And I'm like, I've got to stop it right now. I feel like, yes, if you have any amount of influence, 100 followers, like any amount, you have to be so careful of like what you post, because there's like a power dynamic there. It's an uneven power thing. So whether somebody wants to manipulate a person or not, they are, by saying, oh, you should go vote for this person. Like, they know exactly what they're doing. And I just feel like, oh my gosh, if you're a hardcore Paris Hilton fan, like, could you imagine an 18-year-old that loves Paris Hilton? It's their first time they're ever getting to vote, and they're like, oh, she said to vote for this person. I have absolutely no idea who these people are on this ballot. I'm just gonna vote for this person then. I'm giving y'all a lot of commentary, aren't I? Anyway, if this really is your first time being here, my goodness, welcome. This is actually a pretty good representation of who I am in my natural state. I'm literally wearing pajamas right now. Y'all can't see me, but I mean, if I wanted to be generous, am I really saying that? If I wanted to be generous, you know how people say that, like, I'm being generous. Like, generosity is like a humbling aspect, okay? Don't tell somebody, oh, I'm being generous while you're trying to be humble. That's so stupid. Anyways. So, I'm being generous right now. I could, like, insert a clip of what I look like. I'm such a dork. I thought that y'all could hear me in the webcam, and you absolutely could not. Shout out to Pepsi Cola cream soda. It's fabulous. Anyways, so the whole point of this whole charade is, okay, of course, there's some things that we should not share online because there are a lot of people looking at us, you know, and the internet is public. Whether you have 100 followers or 100,000 followers, any moment you could have a whole lot of eyes on you. So it's better to keep those 3 rules in mind. Like, should I share politics? I mean, if you're a political account, yes, by all means, inform. But if you're not, it's like, would I go to a, let's see, would I go to a lawyer to perform my surgery? Absolutely not. So, but we never know. Like, some people may just be like, oh, but it's Paris Hilton, so I'm just going to do what she says. No. Okay, so I gave my Tenco Floor 1 S5. It's super fancy, y'all. And I was partnered to do that, so it was given to me, and that was a very actual generous thing for them to do. But I did end up giving it to my sister-in-law that gave me that little purse because she has 3 kids and 2 of them are under the age of 3, and one of them is just like, oh my gosh, she's gonna get mad at me if I don't get this right. He is, I want to say, well, he was born in, no, the other one was born in May. Anyways, regardless, she has a little baby, and then she has a toddler, and she has an elementary school child. So I wanted to give her that vacuum / mop because she can totally use it. She said that she's been using it. Like, so it definitely went to a home where it needed to go to, versus my one little room with hard floors. Like, let's be real. So I do recommend that product, and I like it so much that I gave it to somebody that could utilize it. And I'm just back here with my little Swiffer, and the Swiffer do just fine. But you know, I get it. If you have kids and they make a mess, that vacuum / mop is a great purchase. Anyways, so to round out this video, have y'all gotten anything done? I'm kidding. I know some of you, a big portion of you probably just watch to watch, and I love you for it. I can't believe I said that, but we're just getting real comfortable today. So I'm putting my kitchen back together, and I just really appreciated, even though I feel like I'll be on YouTube, as long as YouTube will have me, I'll be here. But I appreciated that I listened to why she quit YouTube, because it made me feel like, oh my gosh, I love what I do. And yeah, if people are going to dislike me, I at least need to let them dislike the real version of me. The blunt Kimmy, the goofy Kimmy, and they want to call me a hot mess if they want to say I'm unprofessional, or I don't know what I'm doing, or I need to get my crap together, or whatever they want to say, let them say it. And I probably gave them a lot to talk about in today's video. But that wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and there was something you got out of it. Probably entertainment and not so much motivation. I don't know. Maybe you're motivated now to clean. And if you are, I did my job. But I'm putting this peace and quiet, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to say I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you back here actually tomorrow. Oh, and the big announcement is, I forgot to even mention it, but there is a big announcement. I am doing Vlogmas. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm doing Vlogmas every day, the month of December, up until Christmas Eve. It's happening, so get ready for a whole lot of this.
And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again.